Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe when you can subscribe. Try to leave some comments. I do read my comments and I try to answer them or make some remarks to them, or basically whatever it may be. Also, you can leave some feedback on there, like or dislike, whatever it may be. Um, Again, these are my opinions. My opinions alone. And I don't really do much fact checking, to be quite honest. But anyways, um, I think I talked about ChatGPT and Bing actually looking to incorporate it. Well, now I just saw today's news, of course, and I think others have as well too. That Bing is now looking, not Bing, Microsoft is looking to buy a 45% stake in ChatGPT, basically. Which, quite honestly, I did. Well, not ChatGPT, but more of OpenAI, more than anything else. To be quite honest, I mean, it was bound to happen at this point. I mean, a 49% stake into um, OpenAI made sense, or at least trying to have part ownership of it. Basically, it looks like they're trying to buy them out straight out altogether. I think they're trying to incorporate ChatGPT, of course, into Bing, but also it looks like to their Microsoft Office suite as well too, and a lot of their Microsoft products, which might be interesting to see. I mean, like I said, it would be interesting to see how ChatGPT. If you saw my prior videos or my prior video about Microsoft incorporating ChatGPT, it'd be interesting to see them incorporate it to Cortana. uh, Now it looks like they're going to try to do that at this point, possibly. I don't know. Um, but again, it was only a matter of time, and now like Google's probably freaking out, and they're like, "Crap, we're going to have to like scramble." I thought maybe for sure ChatGPT was going to be incorporated to DuckDuckGo, and maybe even Amazon, for that matter. I mean, honestly, now it makes more sense for Amazon to start working on their AI aspect, voice assistant, um, and building out sort of a search engine in a ways type as well too, because it's one of those things where if they want more revenue, I think it makes more sense for them to create their search engine. I mean, granted, they have kind of a search engine in ways as well, but that's more built in Amazon for Amazon's ecosystem. But now they might want to build something out to get more revenue at that point. Honestly, this whole Chat GPT type of thing, or these basic this chat gpt was like it's a game changer. So I don't know how they could capitalize on gaining not market share but revenue from it, but I don't know, we'll see. Now with the voice assistants, that's a different story as well too. I mean, creating voice assistants is altogether different. I mean, right now, yeah, Amazon tried tying it to their ecosystem, so like you would ask it stuff, to buy products or such, but like as far as relative to the actual accuracy of some of the questions you asked, sometimes it wasn't always accurate. Whereas at least with Google, it was accurate. I mean, I think there was a ranking done recently as far as the accuracy of the voice powered assistants. In this case, where it was Google, Alexa, Siri, and Bixby. And I think Google was number one, Bixby was number two, Siri's number three, I think, if I remember correctly, and then Alexa was number four, or vice versa. Um, Now, Google, of course, having the like the factor of being built into like working with their voice assistant and like focusing a lot into it and baking it into a lot of their products made sense. Now, Apple not having that, I mean, Apple having the resources necessary, they could have pretty much stolen people, or recruited people out of other companies, more specifically AI companies, to work with them, and it looks like they didn't. And that's why you had OpenAI, which was a big thing. Now, OpenAI is a pretty intensive. I mean, it's honestly, it's a pretty impressive, research lab, basically. Anyways, initially I thought it was built for a nonprofit, but it looks like now it is profit. Um, I mean, quite honestly, it's more of a case where like, don't be surprised if yeah, don't be surprised if Amazon tries to get into there as well too, and like ask get some aspect of it as well too. Um, it's it's pretty impressive. I mean, granted, the Hoffman, Livingston, Thiel, Musk, and of course AWS themselves too, as well as Infosys and such. They put a lot of money into that, into the venture, and now Google's looking to buy them out. I mean, you know what? I would not be surprised if AWS comes in and tries to like take some parts of it as well too. To be quite honest with you, honestly, Stripe. I mean, like the participants are, are Sam Altman, of course. Brockman, um, Sut Sutskaver, um, pretty big guy in Google, of course, and then Mirai Murati, who was at the Motion and Tesla. He was pretty impressive, and Brad Lightcap. I mean, seriously, these were some serious people, smart people at that point as well. To be quite honest. Um, Again, we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens with with Microsoft incorporating a lot of OpenAI's projects. There's ChatGPT, GPT-3, of course, and then of course there's Dolly and Clip, of course, and now there's the Codex. I mean, honestly, don't be surprised them incorporating it entirely into the Xbox ecosystem. I mean, honestly, it would make sense actually for them to do that at that point as well too. But let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts. What your thoughts are with Microsoft buying a 49% stake into OpenAI. You're welcome to leave your comments, and again, please subscribe.